Hi Floss Tube, this is Ellen and this is Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. It's going to be maximum, it's going to be cross stitch, but it will not be an hour. Welcome to a new place for me to quarantine. I am now settled into my mom's after 2 weeks of total isolation at my friend Ryan's mom's house after traveling to Manitoba from Toronto. I was given the okay to move in with my mom, and we are just hanging out and chilling and being the wild read girls that we are. My mom's appointments start next week, so we have a little bit of calm before the storm, and we are enjoying ourselves. She's just having a nap now, so I thought that I would just nip in and do a quick floss tube and check in with you all. I have really been loving Floss Tube. Floss Tube has been everything, getting me through, missing people and human contact, and especially when I was over at Ryan's mom's, it was like there was nobody, and so Floss Tube was very helpful. So thank you to all my stitchy peeps out there. A lot of people checking in on me. Stitching May and Sarah Stitches, Caroline, Laura Do It, the cereal starter, Laura, yeah, thanks for checking up on me, and Letitia, and some Instagram people, some people that I follow on Instagram, just checking on me, making sure I'm okay. Stitchy Lynn and Christy from Crosshatch Quilts. I thought it was Cross Stitch Quilts. That's why I couldn't find your account the other day, Christy, because I was looking for Cross Stitch Quilts. It's Cross Hatch Quilts. I'm super sorry. I totally suck. Anyway, so yeah, thanks everyone for checking in on me. I'm doing fine, and I hope that you are all doing fine as well. So let's see. Let's talk stitching. I have been a busy lady with not much else to do. I have been stitching my brains out. So where should I start? Should I start with whips? Okay, so I'm almost finished this. I don't even know why I'm bothering, like why I stopped. It's just because I cut, when you cut your fabric too close to the bottom and your Q-snap doesn't hold on properly to the fabric, so it slips all the time. That's what's going on here. And I really only have a couple of, I have about a half hour of stitching left to do this, and it'll be done. But this is what I've got done so far. This is the Marjorie Massey freebie that I got from Kitten Stitcher. And as you can see, I just have a little bit to fill in there, some flowers, and this little bird needs to have his belly colored in. But then I'm done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's cute, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Put it in a drawer, look at it from time to time, think about how much I love it. I worked a little bit on my grandmother's tea cozy reproduction, and I got a fair bit done. I got the vase, the black on the vase done, or urn or whatever, and a little bit more of the border. The border met up. I was pretty impressed with myself. So yeah, I got a bit done on that, and I will work a little bit more on that in the coming weeks. I've found that I've sort of fallen into a rotation of about 3 or 4 days on a project, and then I move on to something else. My Marjorie Massey Quaker Streets. This is a joy to stitch, let me tell you. Because it's only one color, it goes fast. But there are some tricky counting things, so if you're planning on doing this, just be aware of the tricky counting things. But this is how far I've got. And I really love it. And I think I've mentioned 1,000 times how much I love this fabric. This is Pie Crust by Graham Cracker Fabric. That's Kitten Stitcher's son. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. Yum, yum, yum. With all the splotches. Yeah, so that's how far I've got. Want to see close up? Do you want to? Yeah, there. Now you're seeing close up. See? See? Anyway, Anyway, I'm having fun with this one. I love it. This is my last whip. I think this might be my last whip. Is my long dog sampler. I'm working on this today. I just started a rotation with it a couple days ago, so I'll be on this for a while. And this is how far I've got. Let's see. This part here, right about here, is the halfway mark. So I started, these are the last 2 pages. I've completed 4 of 6 pages. And 5 and 6, page 5 and 6 are a little bit smaller than the others, but not that much. So yeah, I'm loving the colors. Everyone is raving about the colors because yes, they are fantastic. I'm hoping you can see this. I don't know if it's focusing. Just like waving cloth in front of the camera at this point. Look it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And that's what I done. That's my whips, what I done do. Oh, this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. I should have shown that first. So see, I'm just working on this urn here, and then I'll work my way across, and then I've got all the birth dates and stuff to put in. Yeah, so that's my whip. To mention this whip that I'm working on. This is the Glorious Sampler by Chlorami Designs. And I started this on April 1st for high tea. Okay, I want you to make note of the A and where it is in, reference to the rest of this pattern, the size of the A. And here's what I've done. That's what I've got done so far. There's the A, see? Now, here's the fabric that I have for it. This thing is gonna be huge. Huge. But it's gonna be gorgeous. There's like Neptune wearing a little skirt and a crown. A, F, because that's what this is. Cool as. Yep. So that's my whip that I forgot to tell you about. And now I'm going away. I have a finish. I finished Elizabeth by Carriage House Samplings. And there are so many mistakes in this. I fudged it everywhere. Sorry, I don't have an iron here, so everything's going to be wrinkly. But there she is. I changed her hair color and I gave her a smile, and I changed the birds. She's dropping the key and it says free, and the dress is different. And I put in some different leaves. So yeah, I made a few substitutions, but I made her smile because I don't know. Like, I like the sort of weird spookiness of the girl without the mouth, but it also kind of freaks me out. So she's happy. And she's got a bird in the hand. And it's worth the other 2 that are not in her hand. So that's my stitching. I did get some stitchy kindness, sort of, from Sarah. Yeah, look at how she sent this to me. Look at that. Ellen Reed, care of the Deserted Lot Skank. I don't know, did she mean my mom? Does she think my mom is a deserted lot skank? Whatever did you mean, Sarah? It's a joke between I told her that I was like a deserted lot skank, but she didn't expect that my mom was going to pick up the mail. Surprises! Anyway, she sent me this round robin piece that Michelle Garrett started it, and Bendy Stitchy, and then Brenda Davis had it, and then Sarah had it, and then she finished it, and now she's sending it to me, and I'm going to stitch it, and then I'll send it off to some awesome lucky person who wants to stitch Fancy Blacket. What's it called? By the Light of the Moon. She's off gathering mushrooms because she likes to get high. You can just tell. She likes to party. She also sent me this cute little artist trading card that she made. Look at this. Look what she made. Isn't that cool? It's just little. It's so clever. It's so many little layers and paint and color. It's really cute. Thanks, Sarah. Yep, so I'm looking forward to starting Fancy Blacket at some point. It's a nice little small. Maybe I'll do it on a corner of this, if I can figure out how much space I need on the pie crust, on this real grotty part. Fancy Blacket might look pretty nice on that, I think. So yeah, so that was kind of a fun thing. So I'll stitch that up and send Fancy off to another happy person. What else? Oh, I'm starting Antique Birds on the 17th. It's a stitch along for Stitch and May's birthday. Where is it? Hang on, I'll get it. And I'll show you. I have it in my project bag from Linda Jo. Pretty Southern. She made this, and I had to have it. This reminds me of my friend Ryan. It's his birthday today. Ryan looks just like this. Happy birthday, Ryan. He's 100 years old. He lived through the Second World War and the Great Depression. He's 120 years old, and he looks just like this. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Happy birthday, Ryan. I'm doing Vintage Birds by Jeanette Douglas with Stitch in May for her birthday sale, and I'll start that on the 17th. If all goes according to plan. It's pretty gorgeous. Are those eyelet stitches? Am I going to learn something new? Gosh darn it, I might just learn something new. So that'll be next week. I'll start that. And I have ordered a few things from various vendors of cross-stitch supplies. But I think the mail is a little bit slow these days, understandably. So I won't get those for probably 2 weeks. Have you noticed how long my hair is? My hair grows very fast. And right now it's at the stage between where it was and sort of about here, which is another length that I like. Right now, I look like the guy from No Country for Old Men. Tell me I'm not right, right? Yeah, I look a killer. Anyway, yeah, my hair's growing. Everyone's is though, right? Is everyone's roots doing okay? Mine are doing great, thanks. Wife of the week. My wife of the week is a West Coast gal. She's a floss tuber of note. I think she's doing dailies during this time of quarantine and ridiculousness. She is doing daily videos, and she's a great facilitator of meetups, both in person, when that was possible, and virtual now. And she is a very prolific stitcher and finisher. Like, she actually finishes the stuff that she does. So I hold her in high esteem. And of course, I'm talking about Becca, Sambry Stitcher. So Becca, you are my wife of the week. An inspiration to us all. My bit on the side is a sassy lady named Bobby Taylor. Wow. Bobby's fun. I like her comments. She's sassy. She's sparky. She's funky and fun. Bobby Taylor, you're my bit on the side this week. Yeah, so I don't know what's next. I went to plans. Um, I did my whips. I did my finish. I think that's it. I don't really have too much else to talk about because not really doing much else until next week. Next week things will turn into a little bit of a circus, I'm sure, and I'll have less stitchy time. So I'm getting it in while I can. But yeah, we're doing okay. We're hanging in there. Yeah, I'm glad to be here with my mom, and we're having nice quiet times. Of course, I miss my husband and our pets, especially the cats, man. I think I'm one of those people who will always have to have a cat. I'm sort of living for Kitty Stitcher's daily cat videos on Instagram because I miss my kitties. What if they miss me? They better. Anyway, I think that's it for me. Thanks for checking in. I guess I'll see you next time. And happy birthday, Ryan. Everyone say happy birthday to Ryan. He's Ry McGuy on Instagram. Oh, you'll hate that. Okay, bye. Oh, and rock on.